Please welcome Michael Winterbottom.
Even in a fictional film, I really like taking actors into locations that aren't controlled. In a way, if you're in a street or a cafe or a bar or an office where the rest of the world is going on around you and you're not in control of it, there's an element that you're documenting that particular place, that particular time, that particular moment. And equally, I like improvisation as well, so where it's not sort of script they have to stick with. So all those kind of freedoms and changes and lack of control, I think, is kind of part of the sort of texture between what seems to be sort of a sort of traditional fictional film and what's a more open film.
I would like to ask you to tell us a bit more about the historical research in the process of your filmmaking.
Usually, the biggest research element is to try and meet people. You can get a lot of research from books, online or whatever. So you can often get the story sort of working at home, but in a way, the biggest element is to meet people and try and get a sense of who they are, how they behave, and also, of course, go to the places where the stories, where they're from, where it's their homes or whatever. So it's more to try and accumulate detail. So you can read all the kind of journalist articles about people, and they're telling you the kind of the shape of the story, the narrative. But what you need to understand is exactly how things unfold, in a much more detailed way. It's kind of weirdly, so it's not research in a sort of academic sense. It's more sort of trying to be in the right place, to try and meet the right people, and try and understand how it might unfold in an organic way.
People talk about Michael Winterbottom as a political filmmaker. What would that mean to you?
I wish. I would take it as a compliment. It depends what you mean. If you there's some, obviously in a sense, you do a film about refugees, that's the social context. But we were also just talking about two people trying to, change their lives. But the journeys they make in this world, or all refugees are making around the world now, they're incredible journeys, incredibly hard. They're huge. You imagine transposing that journey to the sort of Wild West and people going from all over the world to America to try and make their fortune and traveling across America and facing danger and hardship and finally arriving. Those are the heroic stories. Those are the heroes. And we should look at them like that now. And so if you can try and imagine them like that as the heroes of a movie as opposed to a refugee problem, then I think that's a good thing. But I don't think that's political, personally, but it's a good thing.